One of the best scorers in college basketball is 5'11 and 165 pounds, and he go to Notre Dame. He averages 21 a game at the Division I level. How? That's what I'm about to break down for you. And hopefully by the end of this video, you learn a little bit more about basketball. And if you do, drop a comment and let me know. And if you want more of this type of content, you gotta hit that follow button. In order to be one of the best scorers in college basketball, you have to have some type of idea how to get a bucket, especially at 5'11 and 165 pounds, right? So let me show you the type of sets that Markus Burton get buckets out of. The first one is off the inbound. He set a little cross screen for the big, which turns into a dribble handoff to the inbounder. And then that turns into an Iverson screen. But I want you to pay attention to this, because from the naked eye, you just might miss it. And if you miss it, you miss the whole concept of this action. As the handoff is going on, pay attention to this weak side corner. Notice how this player in the corner clears out, in which in other videos, you hear me refer to this action as an empty corner. So as he empties this corner, what happens to the defender? He gotta respect it and he gotta go with him. So when you see that Iverson screen ran for Burton, who's the fourth best scorer in college basketball with an empty ball side corner to work out of, you understand the concept of why. And understanding the why is super important because it gives you a guideline for this next read. So when that big comes and set the screen on his right side, it gives him options. And I want to go over a few in detail so when you process the game, or if you ever in this situation, you understand what's going on. Option number one, always try to reject the screen first. The short answer to why is because of the anticipation by the defender whenever he's guarding the ball and knowing that the screen is on his high side. And for the purpose of this set, the ball side corner is empty. You have to take advantage of that space, especially when you're a good scorer. These things are by design, and that's why it's important to know the why. And the worst option on this particular play would be to use the ball screen. The reason why is because it's a ton of traffic on that side, and it would make zero sense to drive right into that. So when he gets the ball and rejects the screen, he gets a straight line drive to the basket. And if this low man is not outside the paint already in position, you have to be confident enough to go strong and put pressure on the defense, in which he does right here, and he ends up getting a foul call. One of the things I noticed when I'm watching Markus Burton play is his pace going in and out of sets. He doesn't really get too exciting when his number is called. If you watch on this set, it starts with an away action. So Burton goes and down screen for the guard, who then comes off into a dribble handoff that's not there. And then Burton ends up with a dribble handoff, which turns into a ball screen. But pay attention to this pace. He gives the screener time to connect to the defender. So when he comes off, he makes a very important read. One of the best reads you can make in basketball, and that's the hedge man. He's one of the best scorers in college basketball because he reads the hedge man in a very elite way. So when he comes off this ball screen, he sees the hedge man in drop coverage. He automatically gets into his mid-range jumper right around the free throw line area, in which is supposed to be a bad shot. But in this situation, like where they're inviting his drop coverage, you gotta shoot that shot. But the interesting thing that all good scorers understand is how to pick their spots